So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to do various different card controls. So a card control is basically where you control a card, any card, from the middle of the deck to wherever you like. So it could be at the top, it could be at the bottom, it could be anywhere. So for example, spectator could choose any card, so say this card, it could be anything. So in this case, it's the King of Hearts. In an actual trick, I probably won't be looking at the card, but you don't need to know what the card is. I'll just be seeing it for the purposes of this video. Now we're going to lose this King of Hearts into the middle of the deck. So around here, I guess would do. And then we're going to cut the cards. And so now it's probably somewhere in the middle of the deck. Now I'm going to shuffle the deck. So we're just going to give the cards a quick shuffle. Oops. This. So now your card is lost even more into the deck. Now we're going to shuffle the cards some more. So your card, and I can show you, it is not at the top of the deck, and it's not at the bottom either, so it's somewhere in the middle of the deck. But if I click my fingers, your card goes to the top of the deck. So yeah, that is the trick, and now we're getting to the tutorial. So I'm going to split this tutorial into two different parts. So the first part would be when I put the card into the middle of the deck and then I cut the cards and it went to the top. So that would be the first part. And the second part would be when I did the shuffling thing and from then it went still to the top. Yeah. So the first part, the spectator chooses any card, and it really is any card. So say this card. So the Four of Hearts. Now we're going to put it, just place it in the deck, and as you're doing so, you're going to push it downwards slightly, creating a gap like this, so your pinky finger can catch it like this. And then you just push it inwards, and you've got a gap now between the top half of the deck and then the selected card and then the bottom half of the deck. And now all you do now is take approximately half of the top portion of the deck, put it down, the rest of the cards above your pinky finger, put it down, and then you put everything else and you place that on top. So now you're left with the card Four of Hearts at the top. So for the second part, what we're going to do is we have the Four of Hearts at the top, and I'm just going to put it to the side just to show you. We're actually going to be doing a normal shuffle like this, but we're going to be using our pinky to make sure that we always know where our Four of Hearts is. So it'll end up always at the top. So what's going to happen is we start off with the Four of Hearts at the top, and then we take a portion of the cards from the bottom, and as we're putting it on top to do the shuffling thing, we put our pinky on top of the Four of Hearts, creating a gap between the bottom portion of the deck and the top portion of the deck. So we have the bottom portion of the deck with the Four of Hearts on top, like this, and then we have the top portion of the deck. And then all we do now is we just shuffle like so. And so that's this top portion of the deck is being shuffled, and this bottom portion of the deck, nothing is happening. And we know where the Four of Hearts is. Now what we do is we take all of the cards below the selected card, so the four, and then we place it on top, and we do the exactly same thing. And now we can release our pinky because now we know that the Four of Hearts is at the bottom. So then we do the whole shuffling thing again. So this leaves the Four of Hearts at the bottom of the deck. Now what we do is we hold it in our right hand and we take some cards and we just have to slowly drop the cards. So this is mimicking, again, a real shuffle, which is like this. But here we're, again, making sure that the Four of Hearts, we always know where it is. So it's at the bottom, and the great thing about this shuffle is it just does stuff from the top. So nothing happens to the bottom. So we just keep sliding down cards until we get the Four of Hearts to the second to top position like this. And this leaves us with a random card on the top, and we can say it's not at the top, put it in the middle, and it's not at the bottom. And now it'll be at the top because we had put the top card, the Two of Spades, at the bottom. So now this leaves us with the Four of Hearts on the top of the deck. So that is everything done. I've gone over both the first part and the second part. For those of you that are still confused, I'll just go over the whole thing again together. So the spectator chooses any card. In this case, it's the Ace of Clubs. We're going to put it into the middle of the deck, put it down slightly, stick our pinky finger in the gap and push it in. Then we're going to take about half of the top portion, put it down, the rest of the top portion, everything above the pinky, put that down, and then we put everything that's left and we place that on top, leaving the ace of clubs on top. Now what we do is we hold it on our left hand and we mimic a real shuffle. So take the bottom half of the cards within our right hand, take our pinky finger, place it on top, and we start shuffling the top or bottom, now the top portion of the deck. And now we take everything below the pinky finger, leaving our ace of clubs at the bottom. We can release our pinky finger now, and we shuffle everything that's left, like this. Now we hold it in our right hand, and we take some cards from the top, push it down, cards from the top, goes down, down, until we're left with just 2 cards, and we place that on top. Then we take the top card to show the audience or spectators that it's not at the top of the deck, so because we have a random card. Then you can now go to the bottom, and it's not there. And now we have the selected card at the top, and we can do whatever we like. So we can finish it by presenting the deck saying it's at the top, or we can do whatever we like. So maybe we could do a spin out like that, and it's at the top, whatever, I don't know. But there are a lot of things you can do with the card now being at the top. So yes, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed that, and as always, I'll see you next time. Thank you.